tomorrow, so I'll say it today. Happy Juneteenth to Earl, Too Cold, and Franchise, man.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Well, we appreciate you, my man, for sure. Fellas, ladies, peoples, let's talk. Monday. All right. Monday happened. We got the return of Seth Rollins. Okay, we talked about that, and that was cool and all. But the Wyatt Six, we saw it live. We were on live when we talked about it. But now that we didn't had a day or so to sit back and look at it, it was still a murder. We still watched the murder. We still watched two people get murdered. I don't care what nobody else said. Chad Gable's repass will be next Monday as they go back to his life.
By the way, if I remember correctly, Chad Gable got replaced in that match he's supposed to have on Monday. He got replaced by Dragunov now.
Of course, he got replaced because the man is dead. Okay, we watched the man murdered on TV. We didn't see him, but he was there.
And now we might not see Pat McAfee either. I don't know if you've seen the Wyatt Six. Made a nice little appearance on the Pat McAfee show earlier, and presumably killed Pat McAfee too. So
that's another body. We got it. So that's 3 bodies. I'm still trying to figure out who the other body from Monday was. But all right, but okay. Well, look here, man. The Wyatt Six is here. And they taking bodies. they showing up wherever, and they showing up on ESPN, okay? Because Pat McAfee come on ESPN. They showing up on ESPN and they taking bodies live on TV. Bro, I am flabbergasted. But besides that, I'm just having fun with it. But thoughts about it days later. Like, what are your thoughts about it now, days later?
I mean, I still stand where I stood before. I really like the presentation of it. That was number one. Here is, I guess, maybe where I have a little bit of concern. They did so much from a production standpoint. It's week by week or month by month or whatever the case may be, a year down the line, 6, 7, 8 months down the line. Will WWE continue to put this much production value into the characters and into the storylines and things like that? So that's kind of my thing. I don't want them to fall off and get lazy. The thing is, with the Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse, the one thing that really caught people's attentions the first couple months was how much attention was in the vignettes in the Firefly Funhouse. Then there was a brief period in time where we didn't get the Firefly Funhouse. Then when they kind of came back for a little bit, it kind of seemed like a little lazy. And I don't know if that was on Bray's part or maybe it was just on WWE's lack of execution at certain times. And then I feel like, they kind of got used to a certain way of shooting it, and then it kind of got stale. So from that standpoint, and then I guess another thing is, as a group, it works well. I want to know what the execution of the Wyatt Six will be moving forward individually, right? It looked cool now. You murdered all these people now. You got people talking now, but individually, okay, Nikki Cross, whatever her new character is going to be, how's this group going to, what's this group going to do for her as an individual? Dexter Lumis, what is this going to do? Because we've seen you come up on Monday Night Raw, and so far on the main roster has been a dud. Joe Gacy, you started off hot in NXT, and then when GYB left Schism, it's kind of like that kind of fell through, and we ain't seen you for a while. Eric Rowan, we ain't seen you in a few years, but we understand what that was. And now Bo. Bo was super over with the Bo Leave gimmick, but outside of that, he really ain't did much in WWE of note. So that's the only thing. As a group, I love it. I'm just kind of concerned moving forward individually. Like, okay, how do we book these characters? How do we make them look strong? And I don't want it to be a thing where it was kind of like with the Dark Order when Brody Lee passed, and they kind of got like that sympathy push, because after the original couple months, and once the honeymoon phase kind of ended, it was like, all right, you kind of seen AEW kind of booked them for what they were. I don't want that to be the case for the Wyatt Six. Oh, we're going to give them this big push and all this attention now because Bray's still fresh in our mind and our hearts. And then once that initial wave of emotion is gone, it's like, all right, now they lost in the shuffle. Because you really have a chance to do something great with this.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about that. A lot of people coming into the comments. Hassan, Clive, Leo definitely showed up. Let me get it back here. Daniel, what's going on? Javon, what's going on with you? We're gonna get to these comments real quick because I think a lot of the people are feeling some type of way about the YS6. First, Leo says, man, it's a busy summer for me. The Euro soccer tournament is on for the Euro countries and Copa America here in USA for the North and South American nations. Okay, well, soccer is big. I forgot about the soccer. My bad, Leo. Respect to the soccer, because when they on, they are on. They are on. And best believe people are paying attention. But to the YS6, Earl. Earl got a thumbs down, man, for the YS6. Wyatt 6 to Nikki in the group. I demand Alexa. Earl, Nikki for me is okay because I know we seen what Nikki can be when she was in what was the group? Sanity. I was gonna say Schism. I'm like, no, that's not it. It was Sanity. Sanity. Nikki was that chick. Like everybody liked Nikki. Even when she first came up, they liked her. It wasn't until they changed her into a almost a superhero. She couldn't be quite a superhero. She had to be almost a superhero. And that went the way it went. And they just never really, Vince never really understood what to do with her. I think Triple H tried to bring her back to what she was and what, worked best for her. But I think the problem is they didn't do what they did with her now. Give her some time away. Let her go away for a while. Let her forget about her, then repackage and come back. Unfortunately, a lot of this didn't happen when it did. So I can understand your feelings towards Nikki for recent actions, but I think she's wonderful and great for this group. And plus, the word is we will get Alexa Bliss, or that she may appear as the sixth person in this group.
Real quick, I want to hit on what you said. We gonna get through there. Real quick, Earl. I guess my question for you would be, because you this isn't the first time you've shown your displeasure in Nikki Cross. I think I can speak for you, but if I'm wrong, please, to go, correct that. But you and I are fans of Nikki Cross. I like the character, and I think she's pretty solid in the ring. So, Earl, I guess my question for you would be, what is your issue with Nikki Cross? Do you just not like the character, or do you not like her as a wrestler in general? So that's my only question for Earl. I'm good.
For me, it was the character. See, for me, it was the character because, again, we like Crazy Nikki. Crazy Nikki was cool for me, man, because she
fighting on the road and shit.
Right, and she could actually go in the ring. Like, she looked at more legit that way than she did as Nikki AHX, Nikki Ash. So it's like, and then like again, because you tried to do something, she was all over the place, and it was like nobody really bought into what you were trying to do with her. So I can see why, that may be for Earl, or maybe he's never been a fan of her, period. And which it's cool, but I think that's for me, that's when it kind of just like I know they can do better with her. I know she can do better. I wish they would do that. Leo says the YS6, and I'm sorry for saying it, is a group of jobbers, retribution-esque to me.
Ooh. The crazy part is, here go the crazy part, because I seen that look in your face. It stung, but I'm gonna tell you this: if WWE shits the bed with this, it will be retribution all over again.
Yeah, and this definitely will be all Triple H.